What's going on, everybody? Hi, everyone. So, you don't normally get to meet just genuinely great and amazing people on the road in the world of professional wrestling or in any sport. Usually, it's still a battleground of everybody trying to get their spot. But this week, we have a good brother, we have a good friend, we have somebody who actually puts us over. And we genuinely are happy to have him on the show. This week was me and Chris's conversation with Baker, the Breaker, Jeffcoat.
Enthusing him in the words of that sign.
What are you talking about? Baker has always been a genuine guy. He only tripped me once today.
Like, I just try to put out there. I just go out there to hurt people. You know what I'm saying? I have fun.
Downtime in the ring.
Station, bro. What the fuck happened to your phone?
Oh my god. Okay, so yesterday, me and my lady were taking my little brother just to have like a fun day at the Castles and Coasters. It's a little amusement park out here in Phoenix, and we're just going over the log ride. And I thought I was gonna record a little moment for him. So I have it on face camera and everything, and I have it in front of him, and then we go over the first drop, and I lose my phone.
Oh,
it's just gone. And then I was just like, "Hey guys, is there anything I can do?" And they're just like, "Oh no, bro, it's just gone."
Oh, that sucks.
So thankfully, I had insurance on it through AT&T or whatever. So I got a new phone, and through Apple, I got all my stuff all back on my new phone. So we're up and running again.
I was laughing because my partner, you've seen her at the shows, she was like, "Are you not having the interview with Baker?" And I was like, "No, this dude went to Splash Mountain and just flung his phone off the damn ride."
I was like, "Break this, bro," and I just chucked it.
Oh shit, dude. Oh well, you know what? It's good having you on, man. This is our first wrestling interview in a while. We've been just doing MMA fighters, so it's good to get back into wrestling. Overall, man, how you feeling? How you been the last couple of weeks? We haven't seen you in a while.
Oh yeah, it's been. I've been in the gym. That's where I've been. I've been in the gym working. I'm working with Coach Jimmy House right now. I'm under a new system with him, and man, I've just been killing it with him. I'm trying to get as shredded as I can for next year.
I'm excited, dude. Are you already reaching out for like bookings for like Vegas and all that? What are you doing there, dude? Because you're closer than we are.
Yeah, so I'm trying to get out to Vegas as fast as I can. I've been out to FSW a couple of times just to help out, and I just got to stick my face up in there. I'm just like, because Baker's got to go everywhere. I got to show him it's Baker break. You know what I'm talking about?
Baker break. I like it.
The back Baker. That's your new move.
Yeah, I got to show him the back Baker.
Dude, yeah, like just seeing everybody kind of just move, at least from our area and like our circles, and trying to get out to Vegas, man. I hope we see you out there, at least for Mania Week, dude. I hope you get a couple of bookings out there, man.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'll be there. I'll be in Vegas Mania Week, and I know that.
See, same as us, dude, and we're super excited, man. I hope we could actually do some in-person collabs, do something, dude.
Yeah,
give me a back Baker. I'm good with it. I'm okay.
I'll give you the backbreaker combo. You know what I'm saying?
I feel better too, man. I'm good, man. Let's do it. Overall, right, dude, thank you for coming on. Even though you were like, you know what, fuck these guys, I'm gonna throw my phone off the Splash Mountain ride. Thank you for being on, man. I appreciate it, dude.
Yeah, of course. There's any opportunity I can to get my face out there and get some exposure, I'm gonna take. You know what I'm saying?
And it's so different. Like normally, we'll have like wrestlers that we haven't actually met in person, but man, we've been fucking with you the past couple of shows for P1P, so we know you, dude. This is a good guy. Fucking book him. Just put him on your show.
No, thank you. I just try to put out there. I just go out there to hurt people. You know what I'm saying? I have fun. I have fun when the crowd cheers me on when I get to hurt people.
I know, like the first time, like I really was like, okay, this guy's crazy, is when you're I think it's the first P1P. No, second one is when you come up behind Phoenix. I was like, oh,
I gave him my Celtic slam. Yeah, I just picked that big boy up and slammed him right on his back. Oof.
I was
That was
like,
a
oh,
big
shit.
boy too. Phoenix is a big guy.
I know, dude. I was like, oh shit. Oh, we're having fun here today.
Yeah, I was so excited. As soon as he turned his back on me, I was like, "Ooh, it's go time!" And I went right for it. I got him up.
So are you part of like the training family with like Scoops and all those Arizona weirdos?
Yeah. Scoops actually taught me a lot of the basic fundamentals, believe it or not. Scoops was in there teaching me a bunch of stuff, honestly. I love Scoops. Scoops is my boy.
Okay. All right. I like that, man. He's a good friend of the pod. We love supporting Scoops. So you have your tutelage has been under Dom Vitale, correct?
Yeah, Dom Vitale. Yeah.
Explain that man's vibe, dude. Because when we interviewed him, I was like, damn, this dude's fucking wild. Like, explain that man's vibe.
That is his vibe. He is wild. I would say I've done multiple athletic things in my life, and I never threw up until I got under the tutelage of Dom Vitale. And then it was just every time he had us training, anytime he had us doing, oh my gosh, dude, just the way he coaches you, the way he teaches you, it's like, it's more than wrestling. He teaches you about life. Like, oh, it's just, I can't say good about Dom Vitale. Like, that's my man right there.
Oh, I could believe it, dude. Like just seeing who he's taught, who has moved up into the major scenes of wrestling, and then just the way he holds himself. I'm like, man, I'm getting hyped up. I'm getting excited. I'm back here. I'm ready to go. So
that's right.
I could only imagine like what a typical day training over there felt like.
It felt like a nightmare. That's what it felt like. But it it's just, it shows you that it's not for everybody. You got to be a certain crazy to learn under Dom Vitale. Like, you have to stick in there. He's crazy, and he passes that crazy on to you.
What is a Jeffcoat? Because I tried looking up online what a Jeffcoat was, and I'm not going to say it out loud at what I found what a Jeffcoat was. I'm just going to write it in later in post-production. And anybody who wants to know what a Jeffcoat is, I found it, but I found it's of British and Irish descent. Who is Baker Jeffcoat?
So Jeffcoat is my family's lineage. That is actually my mother's, like, her bloodline is from the Jeffcoat, from the Germanic Irish people you looked up. So, like, I have their coat of arms on my arm right here and everything. That's that one. That's the Jeffcoat coat of arms. I know.
Okay.
There we go. Let me.
Oh, pretty.
Yeah.
I like that.
So that's Baker Jeffcoat is me. That's what I go out there. I put on the war paint when I'm representing the warriors of the Jeffcoat clan. I get out there to hurt people in honor of the Jeffcoat clan, because we were Vikings. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We came out to hurt people. But I'm not saying I'm a Viking, but I'm a new age berserker. I'm that Celtic berserker that's going to come out and break your back. And then I'm going to drink some beer, and then I'm going to have fun for the rest of the night.
Especially when you get into that ring, the moment you walk out of that curtain, you just have that crazy set mindset instilled in you upon when that bell rings. And like, even with all of the matches I've gotten the pleasure to film and just kind of watch back just to see all of that intensity come out. I find it's good for me to actually finally see like the actual lineage and the backstory behind all that to kind of put that into representation. So crazy.
Yeah, so I just try to summon everything that my warrior ancestors had, and I just come out of that. As soon as I hear that curtain and that bell, it's not this Baker anymore. It's a berserker Baker. It's crazy.
How does it feel to be like a staple of New Mexico wrestling now also?
Oh, that is makes me so proud. It's so hard to explain. Like, when I go out to New Mexico and I walk through that curtain, everyone just starts chanting Baker, Baker. That's so crazy. I love that feeling. And it's hard to explain. It's hard because being there from the first P1P show and then just being there consistently, it feels great to help build the New Mexico crowd.
I can't wait to see like what P1P has just planned in general for next year.
Oh,
And I already know you're more than likely going to be there. I mean, you're like I said, you're a staple of P1P. You're
yeah.
part of P1P's roster. So who knows exactly what you're going to have to go through after we saw the 2 Scoops and Kevin Koa match that they had at the last actual sanction show, or not sanction, actual like staple show, like actual show instead of the Las Vegas one. So who knows what you're gonna be doing, man. I'm super excited to see that.
I'm just excited to go show that I'm the top dog in that New Mexico locker room. I'm coming, and I don't care who you are. It could be 2 Scoops. You step in that ring with me, and I'll show you. It's make or break. I'm the Celtic Berserker, and it doesn't matter who you are.
Didn't you post something like that? They were asking like what matches you wanted to see in 2025, and you were like, Baker versus 2 Scoops. I think you did like a street fight or something.
A hardcore match. I want a hardcore match with 2 Scoops sometime next year at P1P. Please, the P1P gods, if you hear me, I want a hardcore match with 2 Scoops.
All I'm asking, and I've asked this before, and I've cut it out, and I'm not cutting it out anymore. I need somebody to use a cactus, whether it be inflatable, plushy, real. I need a cactus in one of these damn matches.
I'll get a cactus. If I get a hardcore match, I'll throw a cactus in there, and that's gonna be just for you.
Ouch.
Yes. I will hand you the cactus.
I'll give it to you. I'll give it to you, and you throw it to me. I'm
so excited now. I hope P1P watches this and they're like, why are we doing this? Why are we putting it into the universe?
Please, just listen to the universe.
So what's 2025 looking like for you right now?
So far right now, I'm just training and focusing hard to get to the PCW AZ heavyweight belt. That's my main goal. I'm coming for that belt in Arizona.
Okay.
And then other than that, New Mexico, I just, like I said, I'm showing everybody I'm the top dog.
You gonna try and have you been trying to branch out to other states, man? Are you trying to hit that Texas market? You trying to hit Salt Lake with Manny Lemons? What are you doing?
So I actually did connect with Manny Lemons at the last Phase 1 show that he was at. And I was told him I wanted to come work out there. So I just got to reconnect with Manny Lemons and see if I can get out there. But then I know for sure I should be out in Colorado sometime next year.
Ooh. Nice. Is it back for Rocky Mountain?
Yeah, back to Rocky Mountain. Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna call you out for 1 minute, and so listen. So your cage match, cagematch.com, where you can look up like everybody's match, dude. You gotta fix yours, bro. I was trying to look up everything, and it's not compiled when I look up your name, bro. I don't know if you can do that or you gotta email the people, but like that's where everybody looks you up, dog. Like you gotta work on that.
Yeah, I'll have to fix that because I don't even have a profile on that.
Shit, they had you as like Baker. They have you as Baker Jeffcoat. They have everything like for like all the promotions you have wrestled, but they don't have your individual one, dude. And trust me, man, a lot of people will look up like, all right, how many rep matches has he been? Like they have everything for 2 Scoops already.
Yeah.
So you got to work on that, brother. Because I was trying to look. I'm like, I want to do as much research as I can. He's a good brother. I went to Cage Match, and I couldn't find shit. And I was like, damn, this killed my vibe.
I'll definitely work on that because I've neglected Cage Match. I will be honest.
Yeah. And like a lot of people do. So you're not like the only one because I think it had like it had you in black instead of the red. For like, oh, you can go to their profile. It had you. I think it had Monroe. I think it had Koa. So it has like all the prominent names of Arizona. And I'm like, does Dom not tell them to work on this? Like no.
No, I've never heard to open a death match account or anything like that. Cage match.
A death match account.
Yeah.
It's run by Nick Gage.
Yeah, Nick Gage. Yeah. Nice.
Oh, dude. I'm like I said, dude, I'm super excited, especially because we've actually gotten to connect with you and we've gotten to pick your brain on just some things and overall see how you handle yourself throughout the promotions, man. I'm super excited. Where's one place in 2025 that you definitely are like, I'm going to do everything I can within those 12 months of 2025. I want to work there one time.
Duke City for sure. I want to work out in Duke City Championship.
We'll link up after the thing. We got you. We got you. We got you, dude. If you want to come work at Duke City, that's perfectly fine, bro. We got you there. We can help you out. At least get you in contact with the people that you need to move with. I'm glad, dude. Okay, so there's one guy, and I don't remember his name. What Matthew Robles, dude. I want you to fuck him up completely. Like, that is all I ask. And if he asks who sent you, say it was Chris. That's the first thing that you have to say. It's just say it was Chris. Don't say it was me. Just say it was Chris, and it's perfectly fine, dude. Like, nobody's gonna. He ain't gonna watch this. He ain't gonna watch this. He ends up watching. I'd be like, oh shit. Dude.
They'll tell you to hold the mic better.
To hold the mic. Oh, dude. No, like, it should be a very exciting time for all independent wrestlers going into 2025. Just because you never know now who has eyes on you, who's looking at you, what they're trying to look at.
It's a crazy time right now.
Both companies, bro. Like, it goes for both companies. Yeah. You never know who's gonna try and scoop you up, dude. I'm excited for you. I'm gonna say it.
I've been thinking it since I've come up. I chose a crazy time to come up in this business. Because it's like everything is just popping off right now. It's just going crazy.
Bro, we got like Braun Strowman up in Minnesota. He's about to be a special guest referee for a promotion. I was like,
that's
holy
crazy.
Shit.
That is crazy.
Dude, you got so much shit. Are you popping a cold one? Hell yeah, brother.
It's just a Dr. Pepper Zero.
I showed my colors there. All right, Chris, what were you gonna ask him?
I was just gonna follow up. Like, what were your thoughts on the whole the ID program and stuff like that, and what are your thoughts on how it will like help the indie scene or like in that regard? Because I'm curious as far as like independent wrestlers' thoughts on that from that perspective. So
I think it's going to make the independent scene very, very competitive. And I'm excited for that because everyone's going to be trying so hard now. And if you're not trying hard, what are you doing? You need to focus. You need to practice. Like, all the opportunities that are in front of us now is insane. It is insane. Like you said, like just a couple weeks ago and maybe 2 weeks ago on Dynamite, 3 of my boys that I train with were on Dynamite. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And like, shout out to Manny Lemons for actually getting a win, a non-contracted win in AEW. I was like, holy shit,
that was insane. I did not see that coming. That was crazy,
bro. Like, you guys,
congrats to him.
You guys should be so excited for, especially because of who your trainer is, who the company that you guys work for is. I mean, you guys. It probably makes it a lot scarier because you guys have that target on your back and you guys are like, oh, well, these are Dom's kids. Like, we need to see how they do compared to like, the schools out here, the schools in Texas. Obviously Manny Lemon's out in Utah. So it should motivate you guys a lot more, but it also should be, I understand if you're like, if you want to stonewall and be like, I ain't scared, but man, personally, I'd be like, peeing just a little bit, not a whole lot, just a little.
Honestly, I would understand the stonewalling thing, but I can confidently say I ain't scared just because of Dom's training. He focuses his training on us going to the big leagues.
Oh yeah,
we're not training to be on the indies. We're training to be on WWE or AEW or NJPW. We're training to get there.
And it would be cool. Like, in a year or two, it's like we're just all chilling, just vibing. NXT comes on. I'm like, why is Baker and Gallus right now? Like, what the fuck is going on?
That would be awesome. That would be something to see.
It'd be just wild to see it. And I know that you guys can do it. I mean, look at, like you said, the people that you train with. You had Koa, you had Jaden, and then does does the pirate guy actually train with y'all, or is he a Utah guy?
He's a Utah guy. It's not Utah, then New Mexico.
He ain't a New Mexico boy.
Really? I have no idea where he trains them.
I think it'll have to be Utah because New Mexico's got, like, of course, Scoops.
We got Scoops. We got Ocean. JKM left us to
Las Vegas.
to Las Vegas, so we don't count JKM anymore. Yeah, no, I was like, who's the pirate dude? Like, we've seen him before, but I haven't actually gotten to pick his brain. And now he was getting it from the House of Black. So I was like,
yeah, oh my god, Jaden and Peralta got it real bad from House of Black. That was crazy.
So have you started how have you started doing your stuff to get those opportunities too?
Honestly, I just go out there and hurt people.
Oh, okay.
That is my opportunity. Like, if I go out and hurt somebody right now, I'm gonna get arrested. But I have an opportunity through this contract to get in a ring and hurt somebody for money. That is my opportunity. That's crazy to me. I'm living happy right now.
Like, you have the right attitude, man. You have the right attitude. You have the right work ethic. I think it's those weird things too, where it's like they're gonna look at you for some odd reason. And now with, like Chris mentioned, the ID program, which people were freaking out about, and I got super excited for.
I'm so excited about that.
Dude, it's gonna elevate the indies so well. I'm so hyped for it.
I'm so hyped. That's what my mind's eye tells me, is everyone's gonna be trying so hard now, and I'm so excited for that.
Y'all's merch is gonna get better. Yep. Y'all's promo skills are gonna get better. Y'all in-ring work is gonna get better. I think that's really one thing that I'm gonna say is probably just like promo work for everybody is gonna just get better, and that's where like we can benefit here on Downtime in the Ring, and then overall just help you guys benefit too, because if you guys give us a good video, we have something good to put out. People are gonna traction. They're gonna be like, oh my god, look at all these people. It just works out overall for content creators, for wrestlers.
And to be fair, Baker, you are probably like the only person who's actually reached out to us for footage. You are literally like the first person. So it was just like,
this dude wants it.
Yeah.
We have it. Come on.
I want to make the clips, and I want to tag you guys in to make the clips so we can both grow together. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So, and appreciate the shout outs too, because like sometimes I'm like, man, I wish I could just like drop this footage off. Of course, we give all the footage to P1 to the P1P guys and stuff like that. But for individuals such as yourself to like just come up to us like, hey, you think we could give me the footage and stuff like that, and just cut it up. Like, if you need me to cut it up, I can. And stuff like that. It's just a matter of how you guys want to do it and go from there. So appreciate for you to like following up with that. Like the clips are fire from what you've been able to put on. So
yeah, he's all like, pick the spots that would look great with just Motorhead playing in the background. That's all.
right.
For real though, for real.
And it's just a better time in professional wrestling, man. And it's gonna be a lot of fun to see where you go. I've seen, your older pictures, and now I've seen you starting to cut, dude. Oh my god. For one, I want, and the next time we see each other, remember to bring me a 2XL. And I'll completely pay that for the shirt. Is the Berserker one, the emblem, and then it says Berserker right there. I want that one. I want that one, dude. I'm gonna train with that in some jiu-jitsu. They're gonna be like, who the fuck is Baker Jeffcoat? I'm gonna be like, he hurts people. It's so fun. It's so exciting, dude.
I got you, bro.
Yeah, bro. It's gonna be cool, man. I'm ready to see where you go. There are a ton of Texas promotions too that I think that you thrive in, man.
I've been having my eye on Texas. I really want to go work out in Texas next year, but I just don't know who to reach out to yet.
Old school wrestling.
I think we should go old school.
Old school wrestling, dude. They're great people. They're just genuine, dude. They're our age, or around our age. So they're just a young couple who inherited this company from one of the owner's fathers, and they've just turned it into just a better place. Like old school wrestling, man. I can hook you up with all their contact info. You got to go there, dude. They don't run that many times, so they're very selective. But the one of the owners, she's very privy to what P1P does. So she's seen
Yeah.
your shit before.
Ooh.
She's just very much like she's hesitant. And then they met us, and the idiots that we are, we put over P1P. So it's all good.
Yeah. So I definitely love to go work out there. So if you could hook me up with that, I definitely shoot them a message.
We gonna put him in oil field country. Baker in the oil field. It'll be great. That's a dangerous hardcore match, man. If I see you in a well, that'd
be
be insane.
Celtic redneck next. Watch.
Yo,
I want it. I need it. That'd be great. That'd be something that I'd be like, oh shit, this is gonna get weird and wild very fast.
Yeah, watch. I'm gonna move out to Texas, and then it could be the Celtic redneck, and it's gonna get crazy.
Dude, it's like Jimmy Wang Yang, but instead you're just beating people. Oh, I'd love it, dude.
Imagine
So
Finlay with a country accent. That's the image I have in my head.
oh yeah, dude. Finley from goddamn the 4-6s from Yellowstone. I'd love it so much.
That's funny.
Speaking of which, as of recording, that shit came out today. I'm gonna watch that after this. What is something that you know that you need to improve on as of, you know, all this crazy shit is happening in professional wrestling?
Honestly, I think it's just how to communicating with people. Like, obviously, like I've already said to you, like I have no idea who to talk to in Texas. Like, I have no connections to Duke City, so I don't know how to talk to them. You know what I'm saying? I think I just need to work on with my, like, how do you say that? My availability? Networking. Yes, that's the word I was looking for. Thank you.
And see, I have a ton of respect for that, because a lot of people nowadays, especially in our generation, are like, people will come. If you do good in the ring, people will come. And yes, that works to an extent, but also if you know somebody who knows somebody, why not be like, yo, brother, just hook it up? Like, I need to know, because at the end of the day, we're all just trying to enjoy this. Like, we're all trying to enjoy this.
I think it's more so like the virality aspect. It's like people want to be viral and they make a video expecting it to go viral, and then they don't follow up with the virality of it. So it's like it's such an untamed beast in the era of social media that we have, that oftentimes like, oh, I'm going to make one video and that I think is going to go viral, and then turns out Hawk Tua goes viral, you know, and it's like what? But to her credit, she jumped on that thing.
Oh, 100%.
To her credit.
Pun intended.
Merch in Spirit. I went to Spirit Halloween and there was Hawk Tua merch there. Like, what?
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Just like Chris said, she jumped on that thing.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah,
no, he's not wrong. He's not wrong there, especially because, like, as content creators, we're like, yo, we put our heart and soul into this video, and it's absolute trash. And then she just makes the jokes, and she's like, oh yeah, now she's got her own podcast on Jake Paul's podcast network. And I'm like, damn it, son of a bitch.
The crazier part about that is it wasn't even her video that got her famous. It was that one guy.
Yeah.
And then nobody even heard about him again after that, which is crazy to me. Like, that's insane.
It's hilarious, man. Well, like, what made you choose that though, like, to go into your lineage, and to bring out like your genuine self when you step out into that ring? Because, you know, a lot of people, and people that we've even met, you know, they choose a different side of them. They don't choose their lineage part. So what made you want to do that?
So the original thing that got me in the ring for wrestling was my mom got diagnosed with breast cancer.
Oh, okay.
And like I said, that's the Jeffcoat side.
Mm-hmm.
So I just instantly, that's what I tied everything to. I've trained to be so I could get somewhere to supply for her. I fight for her. Every time I get in the ring, it's for her. Like, everything I do is for my mom. Just because she got breast cancer is crazy. It's like it turned my life around, a complete 180. I was a chef running restaurants, doing different stuff, and then my mom got breast cancer, and now I'm a professional wrestler.
I respect that.
It's insane. I'm trying to get my mom a house somewhere in Texas. They got crazy houses out there.
I respect that. Next time that we do commentary, dude, and you just fuck up like Colt, I'm just gonna be like, it's for his mama. It's gonna be like she just beats the shit out of Colt. It's gonna be like, it's for his mom. It's fine.
It's
Audience, it's okay.
It's for Mrs. Jeffcoat. It's okay.
It's all good. Just starts beating the living crap out of somebody. I'm gonna be like, it's fine, guys.
It's fine.
It's okay.
It's okay. It's okay. It's for his lineage.
Yes. That's the best way to think about it. Is like, oh shit, okay, now he has even a better reason to do it. And then one thing I wanted to ask, and you were at the last I am blanking. I am fucking just bubble braining your promotion in Arizona's Dom's promotion.
PCWAZ.
Yep. You worked the last show, right?
Yes, sir.
How, like 1,500 people? How did that feel?
It was insane. It was insane. Biggest crowd I've ever seen. But it was just like another day in the office too, which was also the crazy part. Because it's
is it a tunnel vision thing?
Yeah, I really think that's what it is. Because like when I was looking at the venue, I was like, wow, this is huge. But then as soon as that bell rang, I was just like, these guys are nothing. I'm going to hurt everybody. I'm going to break everybody. I don't care about anything.
Another day in the office.
Yeah,
right, cool.
Literally.
Give me 1 second. I'm going to take out all the vlogs that I did where I was like, man, this guy's a fucking asshole because he wouldn't give me a high five when he came through the curtain. So let me just delete all that real quick.
See, I have my days. Sometimes I'm an asshole. Sometimes I'm this.
You know who is one is Antoine Giovanni, man. That man has never given me a high five in my entire time at P1P.
Don't even get started on Giovanni. Oh my god. I was really excited to get my hands on him when I heard he was going to be in that gauntlet match with me in Vegas.
Yeah.
And then he's just out of it before I even get there. Are you kidding me? Oh.
Okay. Now that we've felt each other out, what are your thoughts on GFY, bro?
Well, I think they can go GFY. You know
that's what I'm saying, dude.
And I'm gonna go double down on that go. They can go GFY. You know what I'm saying?
I see like we have the Slam U champion out in Vegas. For everybody, you guys can head over to P1P's socials and see who I'm talking about. And then we have Ghetto Willy Wonka assisting him, and I'm like, what the hell is that? And then he spit candy into a man's face, dude. This is just unsanitary.
I would have had the championship. I was that close if it wasn't for that Ghetto Willy Wonka throwing candy at my face. I was that close.
I'm like, so we like the entire time, because we've lived in New Mexico. Neither of us have really ever been in New Mexico. I was in there. I was at the high school 1 year. That 1 year they had like one wrestling tournament for amateur wrestling. It was like the one time it was ever going to be in Las Vegas, New Mexico. I competed in that. I've never been in Las Vegas except for that show. Chris said like he drove through it. So like the entire time we're making fun of like Las Vegas. We're like, man, this place is like really shitty. And then I see Ghetto Willy Wonka come in, and I'm like, he's the living embodiment of what I feel like this town is.
That's so. I didn't even know Las Vegas, New Mexico existed.
I mean, like, so the entire week to like our team group chat is I'd be like, oh yeah, wish us safe. Me, Chris, and Morgan are going to Las Vegas, New Mexico, and they'd be like, is that even a fucking place? I'm like, unfortunately it is.
It's always got to be after we say Las Vegas, it's got to be the pause and then New Mexico.
New Mexico.
Yeah. But
it was just fucking. It was wild, dude. It was like we get there. I felt like I was in like a dream, dude. Like you ever like those weird like conspiracy theorist dreams where you're like you visited another place. I'm like,
it's like a fake town.
Yes, dude. It's like a freaking
weird.
creepypasta, dude. It was weird, bro. I was so scared. Like, what did it feel like for you guys making that drive? Because you guys had to go past Albuquerque to get here.
It felt like I was driving off to get sold at an auction. It was weird. I thought I was gonna get shipped off somewhere. I was like so scared. I was like, where did P1P send us right now? Like, what is going on?
Oh damn! It's like, man, I don't feel safe here, Ray. I don't feel safe at all.
Like, what is going on? Like, feels like a fake town. And then walking around, there was just broken, dilapidated houses. I was like, where does anybody live? Like, what is going down?
I think it's West Las Vegas where Two Scoops hangs out.
So it's on the. It was on the other side.
Yeah.
Where did we go? We went to a fake town. That was just.
We can't say anything. Roswell's all alien shit. So I mean, hey, well, that's what we got.
Maybe that's what it is. The aliens built it.
And then we ended up like vlogging our experiences through there. And at one point, some crackhead just looks at Chris, and he goes, "Steven, you got my money,
Yeah,
Steven?" And I was like, "Who the fuck is Steven?" Like we're like. Well, like I had my girlfriend next to me. I made sure I was like, she's getting the most distance she can. But I was looking at Chris and I was like, and then when we passed and we had enough room, I was like, "Yo, Steven, he's asking where the fucking money is."
I know. I'm just like, okay.
I'm not Steven.
I'm not Steven.
Do I look like a Steven to you?
Apparently,
That's what you should have asked. That's what you should have asked.
I guess. I mean, but it had some little gems that there's like that little store that was next to the venue and stuff like that.
Yeah, I got
antique store, whatever that was.
Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, that's dope.
Dude, they had all of them. I only needed. They had everyone that I have, and I'm still missing one of the other WCW games for my collection. But yeah, like we went into there and that was fine. That was great. But overall, dude, it was just an interesting experience in Las Vegas. I'm glad that you guys actually had fun with it too.
Yeah, I enjoyed Las Vegas. As weird as it was, I really enjoyed it as like the funky little town.
Oh yeah, dude. Like we've been talking to P1P. We definitely want to have a show out here in Roswell at least sometime, hopefully next year, because it is a market that will sell because people like that little odd, weird thing when it comes into town. And Roswell doesn't have enough of that, so I know that it would thrive when it gets here.
Yeah,
so
funny how it's the odd, weird thing with a town that's solely on aliens.
On aliens.
Like, that's what I was about to say. I was about to say that. That's so funny.
Who would have known? Who would have known at all?
But hey, Short Sleeve Samson sure as hell is banking off of our market. So I mean, I can't complain.
Oh yeah, dude. Having the midget wrestling here was definitely a big thing. So we know that wrestling will at least thrive because people like it. Overall, people do enjoy it here.
Joe is a popular wrestler down in Roswell because of that. I'll just say that. Just the sign wrestler. Yeah.
All right. Me and him put some battles on at P1P.
How you feel about the signs, dude? Because I feel some way about the signs. I need to know if there's somebody that supports me. How you feel about the signs?
I don't. I think I showed you how I felt about the sign when I ripped it in half.
Yeah, I think we're best friends now because fuck those signs, dude. There's nothing on. I said it on commentary,
I don't
bro.
understand what he's reading. Like, is there something miniature scribbled on them? I don't. Like, he must have really good eyes because I don't see them. Maybe it's invisible ink.
You know those? Yeah, I was about to say those like Crayolas that have the invisible signs that you have to put like the black lights to and stuff.
Yeah, maybe it's something like that. And he's just got like special eyes because it's just Joe.
Maybe it's just Joe, dude. Just everybody. That's it. I hate it. I hate it so much. It's so dumb, and he's so over with it. And I'm like, good on you, brother. Good on you for that. Because what? Why? Just why? It's the little annoying part too. You could hear it in the commentary that we did, and Chris got me. He was. What did you say, dude? I was like, "There's nothing written in your."
When it was him and Colt, it was him and Colt, and you asked if Colt is proficient in sign language, to which I retorted, "I mean, if it's the same sign language that Joe writes in, then it's got to be good." So
I was like, "Damn, he got me there." He got me there.
I mean, it is what it is. I love the cast of characters that we got for the New Mexico indie scene. So I enjoy it. We got backbreakers, we got signs, we got hitchhikers, we got lemons. Somehow, we got 2 scoops of protein. Somehow, it's a great cast.
It's a big mix. It's a big mix.
compared to like what you guys have over in Arizona. And obviously we've been doing our research, trying to get closer out there because we want to work with you guys, and probably do some medium stuff out there for Dom. You know, you guys having Zamaya, you guys having Jaden, you guys having yourself, you know, it's definitely you definitely were blessed, I'll say that, in the family that you got to be a part of overall.
Yeah, I'm very lucky. That's what I think about every time I go into training. It's just like, wow. Like, I really chose, there's so many training centers in Arizona, and I chose the correct one. I chose the best training center in the Southwest that I could.
So how was and you don't have to go into detail on this part, even though I make all the jokes and do all that. You don't have to go into too much detail. How was the, you know, the interviewing process and like, you know, the first initial go at it when you first met Dom and you first, you know, applied to do all this kind of stuff?
I was so intimidated. I didn't think of like I said, I've done tryouts for football, for baseball, for basketball. I've done tryouts for so many things. But then I go in for the tryout for wrestling and I'm throwing up. I'm doing 500 squats. I'm going crazy on bear crawl. Like, it's insane. Like, I can't go into too much detail, but it's insane. It's crazy. Like, it's just a different game.
And it's so cool to hear that we have, you know, a performance center, as you could say, here this close in this region of the country, and with a man who's just thriving. You know, he's just vibing. He just wants the best for you guys. You've proven that you can hold your own. You know, I can't wait until the day when you don't tell anybody, because that's how the fucking rule goes apparently, and we just see you on like an AEW, and I'm like, all right, it's gonna be like the Leonardo DiCaprio one. I'm gonna be like, Chris. I'll be like, we know him. Like, that's funny. That's how it was with Jaden and with Koa. And I think like me and Chris texted privately before we went on with like our group chat, and we were like, who the fuck? Like, what the fuck? Like, so
it felt like it was kind of out of nowhere.
And it's nothing but love. We get super excited when we see that because we're like, oh, look, our friends.
They're super talented. They deserve every second of it. It's crazy.
And that's going to be you, man. That's going to be you. You just need to figure out how to do that, dude. And
it's networking.
It's networking. And it really is just, you know, taking those chances and just being okay if you get rejected. And a lot of people aren't cool with that.
That's just part of the business.
That's just part of life, bro.
Exactly. It's part of business, part of life. That's just what it is.
Shit, you saw my story today, dude. I know you saw my story today, and I never thought I'd have that opportunity in my life.
Tom Aspinall.
Yeah, I didn't think I was ever going to be able to do that.
That was crazy. I saw that, and I was like, what?
Yeah, I didn't think I was ever going to be able to do that, and that was just like a shoot for the fucking stars. I don't think this is actually going to happen. I don't even think this is real opportunity. And it was just a media call. And I was like, shit. And that's the mentality you have to go with everything, especially in this business, is like, oh, it doesn't work out here. That's cool. Don't be mad. But you know what? You're ready, man. Like, you're ready for the spotlight, dude. And at least this podcast, however we can help you, dude, just because we're friends, just let us know, man, and we'll do the best that we can. We've made ourselves known, and we're doing pretty good on what we're doing right now. Obviously, like, I'm not training in wrestling as of right now because we got to move to go do that. We have to actually move to Albuquerque. We're not from there. So I took up a difference. Oh yeah, no, dude, we're not from there. You see us every time and we look like we belong there, but we're not from there.
Yeah, we make the trek out there.
Dang, okay.
For those shows.
Just for y'all's videos, man, and we love it. We love it every time. Like, especially Las Vegas, dude. We were that was an easy drive for us, but it also was like the mountains again, yokel focal, bro. Like, where are we?
That's funny.
Yeah, like once we get out there, and I'll be able to go back with like Prime Wrestling and all those guys and do all of it. And I've taken up a different sport. I enjoy it with it. And with that, we're going to make more connections and do more different things for different people. And that's what we want to do with you, man. So we'll help you out in any way that we can.
Heck yeah. Thank you, bro. That's awesome.
All right.
And
So
you're telling me I can backbreaker Donovan soon?
yeah, dude.
Are you kidding?
Yeah,
Are you kidding me?
yeah, dude. It's fine, bro.
I'm gonna
You
snap
can't-
that back, bro.
It's kinky.
That's funny.
Who's one person that you've seen on the indies going into next year that you're like, man, I just want just one match. I don't care if it's a 10-minute, a 20-minute, a 30-minute. I'm not putting you at an hour because I already know I don't ever want to do an hour, so I would never ask anybody else to do a Broadway. But who's one person on the indies that you're 100%, you're like, I want that person?
I honestly don't know who can handle the Baker, if I'm being quite frank with you.
It really depends on like we know a lot of big boys, so it really depends on like where you're willing to travel, bro, and that factors into it too, man. And not a lot of people are wanting to travel too far.
Hey, I'll go anywhere up the West Coast.
Ooh, up the West Coast.
I'll go West Coast, Central America, anywhere.
West Coast,
Central North America.
Speaking of West Coast, have you traveled with Tommy to that one promotion? I can't even think of it right now. Ultra Pro Wrestling Ultra.
Yeah, PCW Ultra. Yeah.
How's that place?
That is insane. I love Ultra. Ultra is amazing.
I see, like, and that was like over a year ago when I did the Two Scoops interview with him, when I got to sit down with him and just talk about that. And he was talking about, like, you know, just how hard it is just to even get into the door as extra help there. So see, that's a good place to even get your foot in going into 2025, because 2025 I feel like is going to be a pivotal year for independent wrestling. And as soon as you guys start finding your rhythm, man, that's where it goes. But you guys, I feel like this year is probably going to be the most important year in independent professional wrestling.
Yeah, I agree with you, because just like everybody that I train with is buckling down. Like everyone's like, as soon as the WWE, there's so many things, like we've already talked about, there's so many things that are available to us now. We're all buckling down even more than we were already doing, and we're just like full 100% sending it into a wall just of training, because we're trying to get there.
And then coming up in April, because you guys aren't far from Vegas. Honestly, how far are you guys from Vegas?
It's 4 hours.
I hate y'all so much. You guys aren't that far. So you guys have the Collective, which will be in Vegas that week. You guys have FSW, who's going to do so many cool things that week. You guys have ABC. You guys have Devotion. Like Manny Lemons is bringing his company down.
Coming out there. Oh.
Yeah, he's gonna. I don't know how he's gonna do it, but he's gonna make it work. Obviously, because he's the king of the lemonade stand. Is doing his own show, and then also taking bookings, which I'm like, all right, yeah, that fits. So like, you guys have all these opportunities, and the only thing that I'm not even worried for ourselves, because, you know, we're in conversations, but for you guys is I hope to see New Mexico and Arizona and Colorado and Utah. I was going to say Salt Lake as its own state, and just all work together and just get as many bookings. I don't want to see East Coast guys for this Mania, because no, you guys got Philly last year. Yeah. I want to see this area thrive on the independents that week.
The Four Corner Collective.
The Four Corner Collective. Sick.
That's cool. I like that.
Sick.
Overall, man, final thoughts as we begin to wind down, dude. Is there something that you want to promote, push, or anything like that before we cut this interview?
Promote really is just my social medias, my merch. You know, you want to get some Baker Break merch, it's always on Pro Wrestling Tees. Anytime you want it, you know what I'm saying? And then that's pretty much it. Just
what is the name of that symbol, dude? It's the Helm of Awe. Is that what it's named?
Helm of Awe, yes, sir.
Damn, I know my stuff, sort of, kind of, because I didn't understand it.
That's the same one I got right there.
There it is. It's on his hand. Cool.
Yeah.
I'm the cool kid. I got it. So so go over to Pro Wrestling Tees, pick up some Baker Jeffcoat merch, because it's fun, dude. It's exciting. It's cool seeing you wrestle, and it's cool seeing just how, you know, you're confident enough in your work that you don't have to change it. other than, you know, changing the plaid, which you've done before. But it's you're gonna have like John Cena plaid, dude. I can't wait until you have the purple plaid coming out.
We'll go purple, red, blue.
Dude, I'm hyped, bro. I'm so hyped if you can do that.
That would
But
be sick.
I can't wait, especially for you guys, and just the way that we've gotten to talk to you guys, all you Arizona guys, and just become friends with you guys. I can't wait to see what 2025 looks like. And I hope that, you know, we don't see you guys in Arizona that much longer. And that's not saying anything bad, but I want to see you guys branch out and do some Ohio stuff, do some Florida stuff, just do all these cool things because you guys deserve it. You guys have put in the work. You in particular have put in the work, and now it's for the world to see who Baker is. And I can't wait, dude.
Thank you, bro. Thank you. That means a lot.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is the end of the video. We are done. I hope you guys have been watching this on ingorilla.com because this is the cooler version compared to the YouTube version, because the YouTube version is just our old format. We got new stuff now. So maybe you might, you know, see some clips of Baker just killing a bunch of people. And I hope we put that in Donovan Remember. And you can follow our social medias at Downtime in the Ring on Instagram. You can follow both of our group and our normal page on Facebook, Downtime in the Ring. And we will see each and every one of you in the next video. Peace, guys.